Welcome. Let's have a look at learning some vocabulary, phrasal verbs, and expressions or phrases, but in context. So this is a paragraph from a news website. But first of all, let's have a look at booked. So if you've booked something, it means you have scheduled it or made a reservation. So you've booked a hotel for the night and paid for it. So we can use booked with a lot of different things. You can book an appointment with the doctor. You can book a table at a restaurant. You can book an English lesson. Many ways that you can make a reservation, schedule, book. And pronunciation is booked. In the past, booked. So book a hotel for the night and you paid for it. But when you show up, so what does it mean when you show up? So to show up is to arrive somewhere. So you show up at a party, you can show up at an interview, you can show up at the meeting. To check in, now check in may be a bit more familiar to most of us, but to check in is what you can use if you check in at the hotel or you check in at the airport. So this is more the formal process when you arrive. So you show up, you arrive, and you check in. You hand over your documents and provide whatever is required. And then we have turned away. So you've booked a hotel for the night and paid for it, but when you show up to check in, you are turned away. So what does it mean if we are turned away? So if you think of it, it's a phrasal verb. So turn and away is to leave. So to turn away means that you are refused entry. You arrive at a restaurant, let's say, and you don't have a reservation, and you didn't book a reservation beforehand, didn't book a table, so you are turned away. You are refused entry. So it could be that you're offered an alternative place to stay. So if you are offered an alternative, and this expression is telling us that they're suggesting another option. But when you are offered an alternative, it's stronger than a suggestion. It's saying, here, take this instead. You're offered an alternative. So you're offered an alternative place to stay, but no compensation. So what does compensation mean? So it could be money or a benefit to replace something. So for example, if your hotel is already fully booked, so fully booked means maximum capacity, there are no more rooms available, then you could be offered compensation. So it could be a voucher, it could be your money back, or you could be offered perhaps another room at another hotel, offered an alternative place to stay. For the inconvenience. Now the inconvenience, if something is inconvenient, it means that it's not the ideal way or process or solution to do something. So it could make it a minor difficulty. So it's not a big problem, not a serious problem. It's inconvenient. It means I can do it, but it is not the ideal, best way to do it. So in this case, you get compensation for the inconvenience. So you are being paid or given something to say, I'm sorry for the uncomfortable, difficult situation you are in. It could be you are given a refund. So a refund is to repay the money. So it's not quite the same as compensation. Compensation is to give you something extra to apologize because it's inconvenient. A refund is if you buy a product and perhaps it's faulty or defective and you need to return it. A refund means you get your money back. And finally, to be on your way. If we look again at our phrasal verb, which was to turn away, if you are turned away, to be on your way means to leave. If you've booked a hotel for the night and paid for it, but when you show up to check in, you are turned away. So you're offered an alternative place to stay, but no compensation for the inconvenience. Or you are given a refund and told to be on your way. So to be on your way is to leave. I'm going to be on my way now. Thank you for your time.